Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about something near and dear to my heart, budgeting. You see, a budget ain't some scary monster hiding under your bed. It's your roadmap to financial freedom, a way to take control of your money instead of letting it control you. It's the foundation, the bedrock upon which you build your financial future. Without a solid budget, you're just drifting along, hoping for the best. But with a budget, you're in the driver's seat, calling the shots and steering your life towards financial peace. Let's talk about budgeting basics. It's simple. You got to tell your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. You track your income, you track your expenses, and you make a plan for every single dollar. Think of it like building a house. You wouldn't start laying bricks without a blueprint, would you? That'd be crazy. Same goes for your money. A budget is your blueprint, your plan for financial success. It doesn't have to be complicated. You can use fancy apps, spreadsheets, or just a good old-fashioned notebook. The important thing is to find a system that works for you and stick with it. Remember, budgeting isn't about deprivation, it's about making intentional choices with your money so you can achieve your goals and live a life you love. Now, before you start crunching numbers, let's talk goals. You got to have a target, something you're aiming for. Do you want to get out of debt, save for a down payment on a house, retire early? Whatever it is, write it down and make it smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Don't just say, I want to save more money. That's wishy-washy. Instead say, I want to save $5,000 for a down payment on a new car in the next 12 months. See the difference? When you have a clear, specific goal, it's easier to stay motivated and track your progress. Plus, it gives your budget a purpose. You're not just budgeting for the sake of budgeting, you're budgeting to achieve your dreams. All right, folks, time to get down to the nitty-gritty. To create a budget, you got to know where your money's going. That means tracking your expenses. Every single dollar that leaves your wallet, write it down. There are a ton of ways to do this. You can use budgeting apps, spreadsheets, or even just a notebook. I personally like the envelope system where you allocate cash for different spending categories, but find what works for you and stick with it. The key is to be consistent. Track everything, even the small stuff. Those daily coffees, those impulse buys at the grocery store, they add up. You might be surprised to see where your money is actually going. Now that you know where your money's going, it's time to create a plan for it. This is where the rubber meets the road, folks. Start by listing all your sources of income, then list all your expenses. Once you have a clear picture of your income and expenses, you can start allocating your money. Decide how much you're going to spend on each category, from housing and transportation to groceries and entertainment. Remember, the goal is to spend less than you earn. That's how you get ahead. If you're spending more than you make, you got to make some changes. Cut back on unnecessary expenses, find ways to increase your income, or both. Life throws curveballs, folks. Your car breaks down, you lose your job, or unexpected medical bills pile up. That's why you need an emergency fund. This ain't about getting rich, it's about having a safety net. Aim for 3 to 6 months of living expenses in a separate savings account. This money is only for emergencies, not for that new TV or a fancy vacation. Trust me, having this fund will give you peace of mind. You won't have to panic when life throws a punch. You'll be prepared. It's like having a financial bodyguard ready to protect you from disaster. Debt is a chain, folks. It holds you back from achieving your dreams. If you're in debt, it's time to get serious about getting out. There are two main methods I recommend: the debt snowball and the debt avalanche. The debt snowball focuses on paying off the smallest debt first, regardless of interest rate. This gives you quick wins and keeps you motivated. The debt avalanche focuses on paying off the debt with the highest interest rate first, saving you money in the long run. Whichever method you choose, attack your debt with a vengeance. Cut up those credit cards, stop borrowing money, and focus on becoming debt-free. You can do it! Once you've got that emergency fund and you're on your way to being debt-free, it's time to start thinking about the future. Saving and investing are how you build wealth, folks. Start by automating your savings. Have a portion of each paycheck directly deposited into a savings account. Then start learning about investing. You don't need to be a Wall Street whiz to get started. There are plenty of resources available to help you learn the basics. The key is to start early and be consistent. The magic of compound interest will work its wonders over time. Remember, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. Listen, folks, budgeting ain't about being cheap or depriving yourself. It's about being in control of your money so it doesn't control you. It's about making intentional choices so you can live a life you love. So get out there, make a budget, stick to it, and watch your dreams become a reality. Remember, you're not just managing money, you're managing your future. Take control and start building the life you deserve.